up, but we're just going to kind of give an overview of what is in that stage 1 and what's really important to be thinking about as you begin planning for Unit 2. For the most part, the setup is the same as we've seen in other units. At the beginning, you'll still see stage 1, your focus standards. These standards are what's going to be assessed in stage 2, and these standards should be driving your instruction for the next 9 weeks. Below that, there is an unpacked focus standards box. What we've done is link the North Carolina website standards, unpacking of the standards here for these focus standards in stage 1. What you will see that may be a little different, we've now included a Common Core Standards and English Language Proficiency Alignment section. Below is a table that has each of the Common Core focus standards for your particular unit linked with the English language proficiency standards and expectations for students at different levels. The last column you'll see is considerations for what the teacher should be doing, questions they should be asking, or how they can help link the Common Core standards with the English language proficiency standards to help their ELL students become more successful with Common Core standards. So for instance, in this particular standard, for second grade, they are using various text features. Well, for an ELL that's level 1, that might look like more like just being able to identify a front cover or back cover or title page in order to get them to be more successful with other text features as they grow in their language development. So some considerations for teachers to take in consideration would be giving and introducing parts of a book, modeling sentences like, I see the book, or I see the front, or I see the back, things like that. So we're hoping that you'll use these to help your planning, especially with the ELLs that you have in your classroom, so that they can be more successful with the Common Core standards. Below the English language proficiency table, you'll still see that there are essential questions there. Your knowledge and skills, the vocabulary, things like that you should be covering are still in the document, and our supporting standards. We wanted to make sure that you understand that the supporting standards are there to help support the learning throughout the entire year. The supporting standards will never be assessed in stage 2, but they should always be addressed in your stage 3. Your everyday learning, you should be thinking about how can I incorporate these things into my shared reading, my reader's workshop, my writer's workshop, and so forth. That's just a quick overview of what is stage 1 for Unit 2. Enjoy looking through stage 3 and look at that stage 3 and stage 2 as well, and see how do these standards work with these activities, and how are these activities going to help my children be more successful with the standards. Hopefully those guiding questions will help get you and get your students prepared for these assessments and for these standards, and knowing where they are with these standards in this point of the year.